Can you guys hear me now? Hey, Real Outdoors. You got sound now? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, what's up, Sir Martin? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, Billy. Free Fall, welcome in. Hey, Chloe, thanks for the message. Peggy said, fuck this, I'm out. Real Outdoors, good to see you. So, hey, Adele, what's going on? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run in here. I got to get some weed. And then I'm going to go grab some smokes and we're going to go down and check the river out. I was supposed to go fishing today, but it's pretty windy. It's windy here, but it's really windy on the other side. So I bagged the fishing trip today. Hey, Jerry, what's up, man? Yeah, so we're going to get some weed, and we're going to get some smokes, and then we're going to head down to the river and check it out. I don't know if the water's up or down. I kind of want to see what's going on, and that'll kind of tell me what the Columbia is doing. All right, so I'm going to run in here, and I will be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. Taking the baby gremlin to bed. Oh, you can't even buy booze on Sundays? Yeah, that's the blue laws, man. Yep. I was in North Dakota, and they have the blue laws too. I don't even think they can sell alcohol on a Sunday. That's right. Jerry, you're in Liverpool? Martin. Yeah, Martin and I know a lady in Liverpool. All right. Yep, home of the Beatles. And that's one thing that particular lady that lives there, she fucking hates it because everybody, anytime the word Liverpool comes up in her chats or her live streams, everybody always starts, going on about the Beatles, and that's the one thing that she doesn't really care for. That's what Liverpool's identified by is the Beatles. Yep, Lady TJ. She's funny, man. I love her sense of humor. Okay, guys, we're gonna next stop Dryden. It's only a few minutes away. Yeah, so I went and I checked out Chloe's post of baby Jordy mowing down on some chicken and chips, and I seen her Tigger thing there, her diamond art of Tigger, and I don't know why, but all of a sudden that stupid song came to my head. Their tops are made out of rubber, their bottoms are made out of springs, that stupid Tigger song. I just had that fucking song going in my head for about 2 hours. Thanks, Chloe. I'll get caught up on chat just here in a minute, guys. I'm almost to this next little market. Sorry about that, guys. Hey, JJ, what's up, man? I'm good. I hope you're good too, bro. Yeah, TJ is a legend. I absolutely love her. I love those when she does the trivia things too. That's always a lot of fun. I'll be damned, I did not know that, Jerry. All right, guys, I'm gonna run in here. I shall be right back. All right, we'll go down to the river. Take a look, see what the water looks like. We get told a lot of wives' tales. Oh, Jerry, they did the same shit in America, bro. Except it was probably, I think it was in the 20s. They were trying to unionize all the coal mines, and they brought in federal troops, and they even had shootings and killed civilians that were on strike. And they set up a camp. There was a huge camp they set up in front of the White House, Washington, D.C., and I think a couple guys got shot there because they were there for about a week. And they actually used, they called them the rednecks because they, if they were in support of the unions, they put a red handkerchief around their neck. And they actually used, it's the only time the United States military used aircraft against civilians, and they actually dropped some bombs. I don't know if it was in Virginia. Riverbank, we're gonna smoke this J. Guy's got a couple cherry trees. That's why I like them. See the pink flowers? I love those pink blooms. That river looks pretty fucking high to me. Excuse my French. That river looks way high. Is that a fucking beaver sitting there? No. That's dumb. I thought it was a beaver sitting there. Do you guys have beavers in the UK? Okay, we'll get kind of my chat now. Yeah, I do. I love history. Hey, what's going on, Doug? Well, we're just doing a little day trip. I'm not fishing today. I had to come down and get some smokes and some weed. Yeah, JJ. Hey, Rubberneck, what's up, man? Oh, yeah. Let's see here, where did I put that? Yeah, so let's take a look-see here. Ooh, that milk good. So this was some of the loose stuff in a jar I got. I don't know how well you guys are gonna be able to see that. Nice and crusty. Yeah, we're getting some excellent weather, man. It was almost 80 yesterday. It's the only reason I didn't go fishing today because it's windy, and there's a little bit of a breeze here, but where I was going to go fishing, it was calling for 45 to, or excuse me, yeah, 45 to 35 mile an hour winds. So I bagged that. Oh, there it is. Okay, we got this, got that. Yeah. Yeah, it was pretty nice looking stuff. Now, I think I have. Did I or do I not? Nope. I thought I had a Discover Pass. Yes, Billy, we're heading down on the. Gonna head down there right now on that creek bed, or a river bottom. I mean, sorry about that. Pacific Northwest, what's going on, man? All right, let's take a little walk. Go out here and see anything unusual down on the riverbank. Oh, there's a woolly marmot. Oh yeah, this is all filled back up now. This was all empty, all dry. Not no more. Oh yeah, she's raging. Yeah, not much of that beach left. Hey Adrian, what's going on? Hey Carlos. Thanks for coming in. Hey Yakin, what's up, brother? Yeah, we're just down here on the Wenatchee River. Thought I would take a quick look at it. If the Wenatchee's high, the Columbia's going to be high. Yeah, she's a high. One pretty good actually. Yeah, this warm weather's really got the snow melting up high. Like I said, yesterday at my house it was almost 80. So that means down here in the valley it was 80. And today it's supposed to be there again. So this warm weather's really melting off all of our snowpacks, which very little we had. Yeah. See, before, last time I was down here, those trees right there, I had about 6-8 feet of shoreline there I could walk around. Hey, Live, what's going on? Neither, we're just out for a walk. 87 to your place, Pacific. This particular river right here, this is closed. This is all spawning beds. All steelhead enhancement. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Yeah, this is no fishing. In fact, this is where I came down, I don't know, it was last fall, I came down here and I walked down the trail down that way about 100 yards, and here's some dude sitting on the bank fishing using worms. When this river is open, which is it hasn't been open for a couple years because the fish counts are so low, but when it is open, it's fly fishing only, selected gear. So you can never use bait in this body of water. And I seen him with the little tub of worms there. As soon as I got back to my rig, I called Fish and Game on him. I didn't hang around to see if they actually came out, but they take the fish thing pretty serious here in Washington State. Hey, David, what's up? Thank you, I appreciate it. I hope you're having a blessed day too, and I hope your family's blessed, bro. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that's probably why the guy was using worms, because they work so good down here. It's just they're illegal. Yeah, this is fly fishing only, all this area. This whole Wenatchee River, when it is open, fly only. Barbless hook. But you can run up to 3 flies. Yeah. Yeah, this in the summertime, this is like the public swimming hole here, because you'll have about 20 feet of beach. The water's real high right now. Okay, guys, we're going to see if I got a place to set you here. Not wanting to play ball. Maybe that'll do it. I didn't bring my tripod. There we go. Copper-tailed nymph. Oh, that sounds nice, bud. Real nice. Banana punch, huh? So let me ask you something, Doug. I've got some big streamers, and they're a couple of them are not weighted. Well, one doesn't have any weight. One's a bead head, but 3 of them got like the little oh, what do they call those? The bell end weighted eyes on them. You know, the head. So when you're running something like that with that heavy a weight, you don't need no weighted line, right? It's pretty good. It's let's see, what does it say here? It's nice and smooth. It's cannabinoid total 27%. It's a pretty smooth hybrid. I just hope it, the problem sometimes with these guys is you get them about that far down. I hope you guys can't see it. You get them down about that far, and then that back half there, it'll glass up on you, and you can't even draw out of it, man. So then you just break it up and put it in your bong. So, I don't know if you guys can see them two turds out there. Those are loons. See where they're hanging right on the fucking slack water. Right where the fish are. Yep. Yoshi brother, what's up? I hear you there, David. It was illegal here for years, forever, and it never stopped us either. I just seen a really cool rock here. It's kind of bitching. Oh, looky here. Looky. Oh no, those are. I thought those were little bugs. They're. They're the little eyes off the pine cones with the, actually off the pine cone flower. You can see these on these rocks here. I thought those were bugs at first. There's nothing. That's what I was looking at. It was that particular stone I seen. I thought it was a bunch of stonefly larvae, but it was those little sticky things off of pine cones this time of year, or off of pine trees and fir trees. But I thought it was bugs. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, is that what they are? Cottonwood in? Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what they had. You know, makes sense because I'm completely surrounded by cottonwoods here. So yeah. Yeah, I was down here last year during the spawn. And right over there in front of that rock, there's like a big shelf that goes out, and it's got it's real not real uneven, but it's maybe 8-10 inches in various elevation. So all the low spots are filled in with sand and gravel, and the salmon were just in there thick spawning. Yeah, that river's big, man. She's all swelled up. I'm looking over here by these tree roots and stuff, see if I can see any points. Usually not here. Well, that's kind of a weird arrangement. Must just be the way the water washes in there that's got all these rocks singled out. Yeah, you can see This will kind of show you. So where I'm standing right now, I'm standing right at the edge of the river. Okay. Now I'm looking straight out. And straight out is about 4.5, 5 feet. And look right here in this tree. See all that debris that's hung up in there? That tells you how high this water was. And right now this river is about a good 6, 7 feet high. So add another 6 feet on top of that. This river was definitely in flood stage. Yeah, can you imagine the power? I mean, people drowned in this river almost every year. They do raft rides on it, and then some people just do their own thing. I don't think anybody's died that's had the guided trips. I think it's just individuals kayaking and tubing. But I mean, you can see how that water's moving. To me, it just doesn't seem like a very good idea to go out there in an inner tube. Yeah, right? Yeah, it was up high, man. Super high. I don't want to get too far away from my rig because I don't have a Discover Pass. All I have is the Wildlife Department of Fish and Game Pass. I got to get one. Little tiny carabiner. I couldn't get them. There was two marmots laying right here in the sun, all stretched out, but they booked. They booked. Man, it's getting warm. I'm gonna have to turn the AC on. Is it a $75 ticket? Fuck. And that's what's crazy. What's crazy is before we came up with that massive fucking budget deficit for this state, before we came up with that, I fished my entire life and hunted my entire life and never seen one fucking game warden ever. Not even a park ranger out in the woods or when I was fishing. This year so far, since they did the 35 or whatever it was % increase on all of our parking passes, tags, licensing, and all that for hunting and fishing, I've seen 3 this year already. Since the first of the year, I've had 3 different encounters. I've never looked into it. I think vets can. I didn't even think about that, Pacific. Yeah, I'll check into that. You might. I don't know if you have to be a disabled veteran or if you just if you were just a veteran. You know, I'm not sure. Hey, what's going on, brother? Thanks for coming in, brother Matty. Yeah, it's they also didn't. I think they moved the age up for because used to it was like if you were under the age of, I don't know, 14 or 15, something like that, you didn't have to have a fishing license. Well, they changed that now, and this guy was going to take his kid fishing, and he had to go buy him all of his stuff to fish in the Columbia River, and it cost him $90, and he just about had a heart attack. Been here a while. Right on, brother. Thanks, man. Hey, Mary, what's up? Thanks for stopping in. Maddie, are you going live tonight? I know. I got my. I had my sound muted on my phone. It wasn't YouTube. It was me. But YouTube has done that before, though. Muted live streams. They did it to Maddie. Yeah, I have to check that and make sure my volume isn't on my phone isn't muted. Because even if your phone is muted, when you do a live stream, it'll still show that the mic's not X'd out. Tomorrow? Okay, bro. Just curious, man. I know occasionally you get a wild hair. Yeah, I got to go to that tackle shop here in Wenatchee and buy some fly material. Main thing I need is hackle. I don't have any hackle whatsoever. Man, it was so nice yesterday. I had a tank top and shorts on all day. As soon as I get home, I'm putting them back on because right now it's 75 degrees here right now and it's 11, so yeah, it'll probably hit right around 80. Damn. Yeah, so 10 Celsius is 42 degrees. Yeah, that's too cold for me. I worked with a guy though. He, of course, he didn't wear shorts at work. He couldn't. But this guy wore shorts all year round. It didn't matter if it was 5 below. This dude was wearing shorts, man. Brother John P, what's going on? And windy, yeah. That with the wind, then you add that wind chill factor on there. This guy though, he wasn't a Scotsman. He was his heritage was Czechoslovakian. How are you today, John P? Babysitting, nothing wrong with that. Well, if they're your kids, technically you're not babysitting, right? Unless your wife pays you, that would be cool. Kids bike repair, okay. Hey Steve, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, we just I had to run downtown to grab a few things, and I just wanted to come down here and look at the water level on the river, and it's super high, so the Columbia is going to be backed up too. I think Pacific Northwest though nailed it when he said that the reason that all the water's high in the river and the reservoirs is because we didn't get any snowpack. And I think Pacific Northwest nailed it when he said that they're holding as much water back as they can and try to, make it last. Because it ain't looking good. Yeah, because we're at the beginning of May and we've already got massive runoff. We shouldn't be getting this kind of spring runoff for another month. At least 2 weeks anyway. Oh, are they running? I didn't know that. Huh. Hey, Dolly, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in, love. Huh. Thank you, Dolly. I appreciate you, hon. Yeah, we just came down. I had to run down, grab a few things, and came down here to check the river out, the level of the water, and it's super high. So, Pacific Northwest, how far, where are the runs at? Are they still on the lower Columbia? Yeah, here, let me turn around and give you guys a little better view. The wife, she had to work today, so. That's better. Something different to look at. Big rain. Yeah, I thought they were still down on the... Okay, cool, bro. Yeah, because I'm curious. Because if the counts are good, they might open up this Wenatchee River for a couple days. And the Entiat. That upper Entiat, though, I'm going to hit that above the Entiat Falls, because that's all selective gear rules above the falls. Fly fishing only. I don't know if it's going to be good fishing or not. I don't know anybody that's fished that body of water. But I mean, it's a pretty good stretch of river. Very small river, though, compared to the Columbia or the Wenatchee. Ah, bummer, Steve. You guys got rained out of your fishing trip. McNary just hit 1,600. I used to work, I did a couple jobs at McNary. We did 2 units there. And I remember going out on the tail race, which is the downstream side of the dam, and going out there to have a smoke during break. And all the sea lions just lined up on all those footings, just waiting for the salmon. Okay, it's because the fish are running. That's why the water's so high. You know, it's 1,600 at McNary ain't very good, really, bro. That's not very fucking good. And imagine 150 years ago, it was probably 16 million. Now it's 1,600 fish. No wonder they don't ever open the Wenatchee River. Yeah, I thought they opened it up last year for a little bit, but I guess not. I guess they have. It's been 2 years since the Wenatchee's been open. $4,900 fish total, man. That's depressing numbers, bro. Jesus Christ, that's depressing. Especially when you figure up and down that Columbia River, there's going to be at least probably 1,000 guys fishing for those. So, yeah, on the upper, I'll bet on this upper end, we don't see any openings. Oh, Bonneville hit about 50,000? Okay, that's better. That's one nice thing about fish ladders on the dams. They get to count every fucking fish. So that those low numbers up at McNary, that's the early birds running. Yeah. Yep. Gotcha. Yeah, I love it when the steelhead are running in that Peshastin Creek by my house. There's spots where that creek is only about 4 or 5 feet wide, and you know it's 3 or 4 feet deep. But every steelhead that passes in that area, you get to see it. It's pretty cool, man. Yeah, so I was looking looking in the on Amazon for a chest mount, one of those harness things for your cell phone. So when you're live streaming, and you can click it down, and it's got like 3 different positions, so you could kind of see the chat and still kind of, you know, have some of your fishing stuff in the camera lens, and the harness, and it comes with the mic and the little adapter thing that plugs into your phone, and the whole works is 21 bucks. What's it called, Doug? I'm not sure. I'll tell you what I'll do. I took a screenshot of it, and I'll make a post when I get home, and I'll post the that mount and the mic. I can't remember who told me about the mic. I think it was Pacific Northwest. That's what I said too, Dolly, when Maddie tried to reimburse me on shipment. And I was like, hey man, you know, it's a gift to the children, man. It's not a gift if you pitch in. Oh, it's just like a flexible, like a necklace, basically. You don't, because this one actually goes around your shoulders. It's got a strap across your shoulder blades in the back, and then a strap across the front with the pocket that holds your phone for you. And it's all adjustable, so that, you know, you can make her tight where it's good and snug. Because I was thinking about, man, maybe I'll just put it in my pocket. And then I was like, all of a sudden I caught a visual of me doing that, catching a fish, grabbing my net, so excited, I bend over to get it, and my phone slides out of my pocket into the drink. I already had that visual, so that's why I was like, nah, I'm getting one of those harness things, chest mount. They even have them, you can, they got like a helmet mount type deal, a hat. It's called the stab vest? Okay. See, if I don't know the word, I just make up my own words, okay? Awesome, Dolly. We love you too. You're a breath of fresh air. Yeah, you know, that's a good idea, Doug. Like a little tiny short selfie stick, like maybe it stuck out 12 inches that your phone was mounted on. Hey, Doug, you might have your retirement there in that idea, brother. That's a good idea, bud. Yeah, that sucks, Dolly. Yeah, I was gonna burn today too, since I wasn't going fishing, but the wind's blowing here too, and it's not too bad here, but it's blowing a little worse up at my place. Enough to where I don't feel comfortable burning, because it's just so damn dry already. Grass is already starting to die. There's got to be, Doug. You're right. Oh, lamb cutlets. Nice, Steve. We had barbecue teriyaki chicken that I put on like shish kebabs and cooked it on the barbecue, and we let it marinate in teriyaki sauce for about an hour and a half, and then we served that on white rice, and we kept half of the sauce recipe to pour over it once you put it on the bed of rice, and then we had stir-fried vegetables. It was pretty darn good. Yeah, I love lamb. I absolutely love lamb. Oh, Rob Green's time flies, guys. Rob frequents my channel. He frequents Maddie's channel. JJ. He ties some nice, tight looking flies. $700 calories, Maddie? I know, Dolly. I don't know how many times that's happened to me where I'm like, I woke up early and I've been watching YouTube, going around making my rounds, checking everybody out, giving them likes, dropping a chat, and I'll go into somebody's chat and they'll be talking food, and by now it's like 6 o'clock in the morning, 5 or 6, and they're talking about food, and it's like, oh man, I gotta eat. My gut just starts going ballistic. Maddie, please tell me that you're not having porridge for dinner tonight again. Small portion for lunch. Man, and that would drive me nuts. It would be really tough to do when you're working and you're trying to diet and your body's just freaking screaming for calories, man. It takes a man of conviction, Maddie. I was lucky. I could eat anything I wanted, as much as I wanted, never got fat, or never gained weight, excuse me. But since I quit working, I don't have the cravings for all the carbs. So when I was working, I was pushing 4,000 carbs a day, and now I'm probably down to about maybe 1,000. Yep. Yeah. Yep, thyroid. My mother has thyroid problems. Yeah, good on you, Maddie. You got this, brother. Yep. But my dad was the same way. Now, my grandpa, he had a big old belly on him, but he drank a lot of beer, and he ate a lot of fatty foods, just massive. Almost everything was fried or deep fried. He ate a lot of fatty foods. I don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. Last night's dinner, that teriyaki was kick-ass. She found the recipe online. It was a new one. We're always trying new recipes, and that's the make or break deal on teriyaki. Is the sauce has to be spot on. and I did it on the barbecue because we like a little bit of char on the edges of our chicken, on our teriyaki. Backtrack. You got rain? Now you can see what I got, bro. Yeah, I've noticed that since I've gotten older. I am real picky. Like, I try to avoid. Man, I shouldn't say I don't try to avoid. I avoid certain fast food chains. I kind of try to watch it a little bit, and I don't. Thank God I only fish once a week because that's usually the only time I'll go grab a cheeseburger or fish and chips, something like that. Backtrack. Let me ask you something. Do you guys eat your smallmouth bass? Because I seen in a channel I dropped in. I'm not subscribed to them, but they were saying that yep, that's what they said. You do not eat smallmouth. You can eat largemouth, but do not eat smallmouth. They're full of parasites. Yeah, I don't eat smallmouth either. In fact, the only bass I've ate is 2 largemouth, and that was like, oh God, 40 years ago. Yep, parasites. That's exactly what these guys were saying. He filleted it out, and first he filleted it off the bone, then he flipped it over to fillet it off the skin, and when he did that, the outside where it was, under the skin was just full of black specks. And this guy it was on Facebook, and he was like, what am I looking at here on this fish? And that's what a guy said, parasites. And then another guy said, you do not eat smallmouth bass, man. Yeah, they always have been. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go over to that lake. I'm gonna try a largemouth. Now, if when I fillet that bass, and when I fillet this or cut that skin off, if I see all those black specks, it's going right in the garbage, and I'll never keep another one. But I remember the bass I did, those 2 largemouth I did. It's been like 40 years ago probably, because I was with my first wife, and my kids were little. So yeah, it's like 40 years ago. And I remember when I filleted them and cut the skin off, how just perfectly white the meat was. And my wife's like, wow, that looks like halibut. And I go, yeah, I know. Cooked it up, it was muddy. So I said, well, maybe that one was just too big. I'll keep a smaller one. So I kept one that weighed about 1.5 pounds. Nah, it was muddy too, but now I know how to do the ice water and lemon overnight. Lemon juice. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and if you got if your temperatures in your freezer are like, I think it's around 20 or 25 below, it kills all that shit anyway. And if you're worried about eating some dead parasites, I mean, I think that shit's in everything we freaking eat that's fresh. I know, like fresh fruit you get, it's got the fruit fly larva or parasite, whatever it is, at least in the Wenatchee Valley. any produce, anything you buy, if you leave it out on the counter in 24 hours, you're going to have fruit flies. So you wouldn't trust for 20 below. Hey, Icy Vanilla, what's up, man? Or gal, sorry. Welcome into the channel. Isn't that something? Eye candy of a man. Thanks for coming in, Chris. Have a good nap, Mary. You take care. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate you, Mary. Okay, Dolly, thanks for stopping in. Sure appreciate you. And I think we're going to drive. Thank you, Dolly. Love you. We're going to drive, guys. We'll see if this beaver's out. He might be sitting up on his lodge getting sun. I know that water's pretty damn cold. Ooh, it's dusty. Trying to roll in the window. Plug this charger back in. Dropping chat real quick. Big Al, what's going on, brother? I thought I recognized that Union Jack. Let's see if there's any critters out here in the swamp. I hope you're good today, Al. So, any of you guys that are into fishing, if you're cruising around on YouTube, be sure you go check out Rob Green. He's a fly fisherman, ties flies. And I got a notification about 20 minutes ago that he was going live. Johnny Small Pepper, how's it going, brother? Kat, how are you doing? Welcome in, you guys. I'm pretty good, Al. I'm on a little back road, so I'm doing the ultimate no-no. Read chat while I'm driving, but we're only doing 15 miles an hour. beautiful day. Sure feels a lot warmer at 74. Or excuse me, 75. I don't know how that freaking bar right there stays in business, man. I've only seen that place open one time. I heard they got really good food though. We were looking at the reviews and they got an awesome prime rib dinner there. It's pretty reasonable. We're thinking about hitting it. I think it's on Thursday or Fridays. I can't remember. Oh, there goes a guy right there in a kayak. You go, buddy. Thrill seekers. Yeah, I know. I got a cracked windshield. We're just going for a little ride, Cat. I had to run down and grab smokes and some weed. And then I went down and checked out the river, see how high the river is. It's super high, so. Before I head up the pass, I'll stop up here. I'll get caught up on chat, you guys. Hey, Coffee, what's going on? Thanks, Johnny. I appreciate you, brother. I got to make sure that I got to go to your channel and make sure my notifications on, because I haven't seen any notifications for you, Johnny. Pretty cool view, ain't it? That ridgeline is called Dragon Ridge. That particular peak, I can't remember the name of that peak. It might be Kashmir Peak. Yeah, what I should do is, I'll bet it's beautiful today up there. I should drive up to that mountaintop today, right now on my way home, but what'll happen is I'll lose you guys for like 20 minutes, and then I'll be able to start another live stream. But it's right on top of a mountain that overlooks after your wife. I'm thinking about driving it to the top of that mountain. Really, Kat, I've got a lot of channels with all notifications on, and you know, now that you mention it, yeah, I haven't been getting a lot of notifications. The only problem, if I went up to that mountain, on that mountaintop, that wind would be blowing like a bitch. Way worse than it is here. Yeah, and that's probably why I'm getting all Maddie's notifications, is probably because I'm a member now. Good point. Man, I'll tell you what, I see some weird shit this morning on YouTube at 2:30 in the morning. Well, I seen this one channel. I had to look. I had to scroll past as soon as I got on it, and it was this lady. I don't know if she was a contractor or what, but she was always cleaning. She's always cleaning, and I've scrolled past her a few times, and it's in different buildings or rooms. I don't know if it's a building, different rooms, but she's got this baby that has no arms or legs, and she's doing her job cleaning. Sometimes she's got the kid in this little papoose thing, it hangs there on a doorknob, but a lot of times the kid's just rolling around on the floor. It's like, this should be illegal. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, oh my God, you got to be kidding me, man. You're going to exploit your poor little baby for views, and I don't even know if she was monetized or not. I just thought it was pretty low life. But I mean, maybe, I don't know. I couldn't justify an income on exploiting a child like that. Yeah, I got my phone's really zoomed in, so that's why we're kind of getting this. There we go. Yeah, I thought it was too. Saturday, what's up, Jonas? Yeah, I don't like missing live streams either. All right, guys, we're gonna drive. Oops. Crossed Pashastin Creek, and it looked like it was pretty high too. But that's when the fish run, is when the water's high. Might have a couple moments of buffering here, guys. If I get up here in the driveway, I'll get that, guys. I'm in the hood now. God, what a nice day. So I don't know if you guys can see that out in front of me. So see that big rock face right there? Kind of looks like a lava dome. That's actually a big conglomerate. And what that is a glacier melted down right here in this valley, and that was the berm in the front of it. And that rock re-solidified over the years. And I went up there because I was like, oh, that's lava. There's got to be, maybe there's obsidian up there. And I hiked all the way up there. Nope, it's conglomerate. Holly Jade, what's up? Yes, you're absolutely right, Pacific Northwest. All right, Steve, enjoy your dinner. Sorry I missed you guys. Thanks for coming in, Holly Jade. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Yep.